Mr. Paradise. Mr. Paradise. Mr. Paradise.
Good morning, Carmel. I'm Ashlyn Waters.
And I'm Elon Albert for your live morning announcements. Today is Friday, March 28th. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated. Starting off today with some international news.
King Charles III was hospitalized on Thursday after experiencing side effects related to his scheduled cancer treatment.
Because of this, his engagements for Thursday afternoon and Friday were canceled.
The King's health has been closely monitored since early 2024 when he announced that he had been diagnosed with an undisclosed form of cancer.
As of right now, it is not yet clear whether King Charles III will resume his state duties in the near future, so we'll keep you updated on this story.
In other news, Hawaii's Kilauea volcano shot lava as high as 1,000 feet into the air during its most recent eruptive episode.
The lava has remained within the Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, and no residential areas have been threatened from these eruptions.
Kilauea's latest eruption started on December 23rd and has paused and resumed over a dozen times since.
The most recent eruptive episode was from midday Tuesday until Wednesday evening.
Kilauea is one of the world's most active volcanoes and the busiest in Hawaii. We have more news later with Alina Kaplan.
It must be something to live near such an active volcano. Did you know that lava can reach up to 2,200 Fahrenheit?
I didn't know that. Speaking of temperatures, let's get a weather update from Sophie and Lauren.
Good morning, Greyhounds, and happy Friday. I'm Lauren Wolfengal.
And I'm Sophie Barker, and we're back with your CHTV weather update.
Today, it's finally getting nicer again. It's going to be about 75 degrees whenever we're walking down the trail, and a little bit windy.
Over the weekend, you're looking at a chance of rain and thunderstorms, but the low is 60 and the high is 70.
That's all we have for you today, Greyhounds. Keep pushing. We're almost to spring break, and we'll see you next week. Now let's send it back to the studio.
Thanks for that weather update, guys.
Moving to some Carmel news, the Carmel Council Spring Extravaganza today.
This exciting event will be held from 5 p.m. until 7 p.m. and will be held at the Cohatch on Main Street.
It will showcase Carmel High School student artists and it will include culinary, fashion jewelry, photography, and art.
Keeping the updates at Carmel, we interviewed junior Jack Auer about all the bands here at CHS.
Let's take a look at how a concert band may differ from marching band and more.
High school, our band students work tirelessly, compete in competitions, and to put on a show for every Greyhound here. These students practice for hours, mastering their instruments to play together as one band. And their work has paid off, as the several band groups have won many competitions, even including going to state and national competitions to bring home the gold medal. But even with these accomplishments, not all of our students here know about our band and might be interested in hearing more about them. This is why I interviewed junior band student Jack Auer about his experience with 3+ years of band.
So the first one is concert band. It's the simplest one. So it takes up a period in your day, and for an hour and a half you just sit down with a full group and rehearse with your director. So secondly, there's jazz band. It's an hour every day before school, and you rehearse with a much smaller group of players, and you just rehearse jazz charts. And this marching band. Marching band's big. It starts beginning of summer and ends late first semester, so over a very long period of time. And it definitely has the most merit around it because we spend so much time out there. It's a big plus on our portfolios. And then lastly, there's Philharmonic, which is the one I joined most recently. And it's very similar to concert band, but we rehearse with a much smaller group of brass, and we rehearse with stringed instruments. So it's a combined group that gets to rehearse play in the Palladium at the very end of the year.
If you are interested in learning more about band, feel free to reach out to your counselor via Canvas inbox to schedule a meeting for more information.
It's always good to hear about all the different things happening here at Carmel,
including sports. The spring sports season is well underway. Let's go over to Jamie for sports update.
Good morning, Carmel. I'm Jamie Wack here with your CHTV Sports Update. Girls softball started off their preseason on March 18th. The girls officially started their season facing Zionsville on Tuesday at 6 o'clock. The girls stood strong, but despite their determination, they unfortunately lost 2-16. We asked Winnie Owens about how the season is going and some challenges the team is actively facing. Let's take a look.
I think we're all pretty excited for the season this year. We've been kind of eagerly awaiting the start. We've been doing really well in practice in preseason, so I think we're all kind of ready to get out there and kind of show our skills during the games. I think probably the biggest difficulty that we'll kind of see is our schedule's really hard since we're not in a conference, so our coach likes to say it's a gauntlet, so we'll see.
The girls' next game will be tonight at home against Hamilton Southeastern at 6 p.m. In other Carmel sports, this past Wednesday, boys lacrosse has matched up against Westfield and took a double-digit win, beating the Rocks 14-4. The boys' next game will be tonight against home at Barrington. Men's volleyball will have 2 home games tomorrow as they will take on Floyd Central and Jeffersonville. Always a lot going on in here in Carmel. A big change is on the way with our new superintendent. Faye sat down to learn more about his plans for next year, and then we're back to the host desk.
Hey Carmel, it's Faith, and recently I had the opportunity to sit down with Dr. Osterreich, our current assistant superintendent, and ask him about his plans as the new 2025-2026 superintendent and beyond. Stay tuned to learn all about what he has in store, Carmel.
In my current role, I'm the Assistant Superintendent of Staff and Student Services, and in that role, my primary responsibility is hiring phenomenal teachers and staff. And I also work with our Student Services department as well. So, and then in my new role as Superintendent, I will oversee every aspect of Carmel Clay School. So I have been working step by step with Dr. Beresford all year long. Been participating in numerous meetings and opportunities with him. He and I meet daily. I bounce ideas off of him. What would you do in this situation? And so he has been an incredible mentor and friend to me, and I am grateful that I've had this year with him. Well, not major changes. There's going to be different styles, different leadership styles that may feel a little bit different. We have great kids, great families, amazing teachers and staff. And so I absolutely love Carmel Clay Schools and Carmel High School. And so we're not going to see sweeping changes across the board.
It's always great to learn about all the things going on with our school.
That's all for today's news. Now let's go over to Alina with a deeper look at this week's headlines.
Hey Carmel, it's Alina Kaplan, and welcome to Alina's Weekly Wrap. In breaking news on Monday, messages between government officials, including our vice president, CIA agents, security advisors, and more in a group chat, was leaked by journalist Jeffrey Goldberg. The messages included plans to attack the Houthis in Yemen by dropping bombs, as well as launching strike drones. The case is currently being closely monitored. President Donald Trump's 25% tax on imported cars, light trucks, and auto parts is likely to drive up prices. The tariff will take place at midnight on April 3rd. Finally, today the only Indiana team in the Sweet 16, Purdue, will face off against Houston at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. They tip off at 10:09 tonight. Good luck to the Boilermakers. More details on the news stories will be posted on our website, so make sure to check those out. Thanks for tuning in to Alina's Weekly Wrap, and see you next week, Carmel.
Now, before daily announcements, we would like to say happy birthday to everyone listed below.
Happy birthday, everyone. And we have one daily announcement for you guys, so we'll just say it together.
Seniors, before spring break, please check your name on the composites which are located on the window of the activities office. This is how your name will be read at graduation and the picture used in the commencement program. If you did not have your picture taken by Prestige by the October deadline, you will be listed as not pictured. Report any corrections to Mrs. Gabbard in the activities office.
That's all we have for you guys, Greyhounds.
Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at CHTV Carmel Television and follow our Instagram at Carmel TV so you can stay updated with all the latest news. Signing off, this has been Ashlyn Waters.
And Ilana Abed for live morning announcements. See you next time.
And have a fantastic Friday, Greyhounds.
Mr. Paradise.